what's up, and welcome to 7 things that always go wrong when you're trying to fly abroad. Number 1 is the fact that I'm always ready early, like 2 hours before I even need to leave the house. I'm always packed, I'm ready, I got my separate bag here, I got my backpack here, you know, because I have 2 bags because I'm cool. And I'm just, just sitting, just waiting, charging my phone. It's not 100%, but I'm charging it more. If anything, I'm too ready. So let's say I've called the Uber and it's like, 10 minutes away and I'm ready, I'm all packed. But I just need to go through my bag and check one more time. Even if I just take everything out and I've already folded it nicely, I just whip it all out, I check, I double check, I just put it all in and I'm panicking because the guy's outside and everything's on the floor and I'm like, oh my god, I'm not ready. When obviously I was. So I stuff everything in, I cram it in, get my bag, run, probably forget my, rucksack, but I have to run back, forget my keys, have to go anyway, and it always ends in disaster. So I'm always ready, yet always panicking no matter what. And number 2, it's always the fact that you pack way too much than you need to. Take my trip to America, for example. I was told I couldn't have a check-in bag, so I needed to carry it on the plane, which needs to be, pretty small, just like a small little suitcase. Mine was too heavy and too wide-ish, like way too wide. So all things were going through my head. I was thinking of, taking out some of the clothes, wearing them, so I'm, wearing a lot of clothes and my suitcase can fit on, because they can't really stop you getting on the plane if you're wearing too many clothes. That's not a rule. So I was just going to wear all my clothes, make sure my suitcase is nice and thin, and then make it on the plane. Although it was actually quite a good idea because it's winter, so it was really cold and then I would be really warm. But then I realised on the plane it was really hot, so it was a terrible idea. And my second plan was to take half my clothes out, put them in a plastic bag and hide them in the airport, because I probably wouldn't use all my clothes anyway, so just hide them there. But then I thought if someone finds a random plastic bag in the corner of an airport, someone would cool bomb and the whole place would get shut down and I wouldn't even make it on the plane just because I, wanted to make it on the plane. So yeah, it wouldn't have worked out well. Even though you've packed way too much because that's just what you do, there's always that one thing that you forget. You've packed a pack of cards that you just do not need, okay? And yet you forget the one thing that you do need, toothbrush. That's right, I didn't bring a toothbrush because, I thought a pack of cards would be more useful than cleaning my teeth. So I ended up having to buy toothpaste and toothbrush just to get here. When I was here. That's just $3 I don't have. Number 3 is the issues at a UK airport. So when you finally packed, you're in a Uber, you get there, you get to the airport, and there's that issue. Now, if you're not in the UK watching this, then just it sucks to be you. But at your own airport, that's what it relates to. Anyway, when I get to Heathrow Airport, there's always loads of issues. Okay, I've had restaurants closed when I'm really hungry. I figured, you know what, I'm going to save myself. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm thinking, no, I'm not going to eat. Why would I eat? I'll eat when I get there. I get there, nothing's open. It's an airport. Isn't everything just meant to be open? It's ridiculous. I've had flower shops that don't sell the right flower. What kind of flower shop doesn't sell a lily? It's just ridiculous. I had to go to another terminal just to get a lily. It's the same one, Marks and Spencer's. Damn it, Marks and Spencer's. But then there's, of course, the thing's too big and, they're stupid and go, oh no, it's fine, just go on through. Because that's generally what they sound like, so yeah. That's the problem with UK airports. Another problem is there's always people that get there way too early. Kind of like those people that always reserve their sunbed at 5 AM. They're just there, they're well early, they're just falling asleep, they don't know what to do, they're just sleeping, man spreading everywhere. And it's ridiculous, and it's you've got nowhere to sit. The way I imagine a UK airport is basically Home Alone, the second one where he goes to the airport and then everything's a disaster because he gets on the wrong plane, he gets lost, and then he gets a whole movie out of it just because it's so ridiculous. That's the experience of going to the airport. At number 4 is the issue of abroad airports. So, okay, you get to the airport, everything's a disaster, you finally get on the plane, you're flying, you land, and then you're in a random airport that you don't know the language and you don't know where you're going, you ask someone for help and they go, I don't know, and then you ask a member of staff for help, and even if they do speak the same language, like American, they're still oh yeah, just go down to Terminal 2, and it's Terminal 2, where's Terminal 2? And they go, we're just down that way, 30 meters, and it's 30 meters, or yards, or it's just, the culture's different, so it's confusing, you don't know where you're going, and then you weigh it and they go, oh yeah, that weighs, 7 pounds. I think that's what Americans call it. It's stupid and I don't like it. Everyone should just do it the UK way. Even though that's a complete disaster anyway, so. Also, there's always a problem if you're going on a hot holiday to Ibiza or something, then you've got the shuttle bus that you've got to wait for, and it's just always wrong. I don't know how to explain it, but every time I go, there's always a problem with the shuttle bus. I've got to get Thomas Cook. He goes, oh no, you're not with Thomas Cook, you're with you know, weird ass airline. And it goes, okay. And you get on that random bus thinking, yeah, this will take me where I'm going. And it goes random route and it's a problem, okay? It's a big problem. At number 5, we have entertainment. Okay, when you're young, it's pretty simple. You know, you've got those costumed characters, and they wander around going, "Hello, I'm Barney." You know, but it's like a weird knockoff of Barney because you're in like the back end of Portugal, and like, it's really dodgy because you know your family can't afford a good holiday. So when you're a kid, it's quite easy. You know, you just go to knock off Barney and try and have fun. But then when you're like getting older and you want to try alcohol, you can't because you're either too young, which obviously you are, or it's like really weak alcohol because you've gone to like an all-you-can-eat, what's it called? All-inclusive, that's it. You go to all-inclusive resort and you go there and you go, right, I'm gonna have as much alcohol as I can, and everything's like watered down and weak and it doesn't even taste like it. So you have like 7, and then you're like, Mum, I'm drunk, and then you're not because it's just like orange juice with like a dribble of vodka. It's rubbish. Or, let's say you become an adult, you're 19, and you come to America, and then you're like, right, what can I do for entertainment? Absolutely nothing. If you come to the desert, Utah, you know, you think, alright, I'm going to go to Walmart. That's fun. And that's it. At number 6, we have money. Right now, I always have money for, like, the airport coming there, and the airport coming back. I always save, like, you know, 20 bills, you know, just so I can buy myself something nice. It's never enough. You know, I always want Haribo's and water and a book and a weird neck pillow that bumbles up to the people next to you going, I don't like you either. And then you wear a head pillow and they're just bumping into you. It's really annoying. You know, I mean, you've got some cool mountains around, but it takes like 5 hours to walk there. And everyone's saying, oh, I just walked to a mountain. Yeah, okay, I'll die. But I'm going to die here anyway, so... But also the fact that I brought with me a lot of money because I was told I need a lot of money, and now I don't need a lot of money because I only spent like 100 and I don't need a lot of money because I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here. So I've now wasted all that money panicking about getting money, getting it there, you know, exchanging it and whatnot, and then finally when I get here, it's not needed. And finally at number 7, you're always going to get in an argument with people that you've come on holiday with. It's guaranteed. Whether it's at the airport and one of them's forgotten their key to the suitcase and they're panicking and you're laughing, and then it kind of backfires because you can't even get on the plane without paying £200 because, you know, the airport's stupid and they're laughing. Or whether you're on the aeroplane with your sister and, you know, your sister hates you, so she just kind of nudges you, steals your headphones and plays music while you're sitting there alone for like 5 hours on the way to, you know, back end of Portugal. Or if you've come to America and you want to see a mountain, but you can't. And that's it. Thank you for watching. If you're, you know, not subscribed, and, you know, like the video, and, you know, all that other stuff that the big YouTubers say. I feel like I need to put it in my videos now. So yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, follow me on Instagram. Deleting Snapchat, so just ignore that. And yeah, comment.